Hello and welcome. My name is James Taylor. I'm a hypnotherapist, a life coach and a counsellor from number 1 Harley Street in London. This is the third video in this little trio that I'm making about how to increase your finances, how to make more money, how to have a better quality of life. So if you haven't seen videos 1 and 2, I will put the links both above and below this video so you can check them out, so this may make sense. Now in video 1 I explained one concept of how to save money, and that system works. Hopefully if you've seen my videos already, you're already doing that. Video 2 is another concept of saving money, and that's about how to increase your wealth substantially every single month. Now this video is about how to get rich and how to stay rich. Now there's a concept for this, there's a thing that works which I employ myself, and I can guarantee if you follow the system, this works. Now the problem is that most people invest their time to make money, and if they want more money, they invest more of their time. Now there's a problem with this, so I'm going to show a little slide on this screen to explain what I mean. Now there's 3 concepts of making money. There's M1, M2 and M3. Now there's a problem with 2 of these, and I'll explain why. M1, 96% of the population do this, and this is maybe what you're doing right now. But what you do is you trade your time for money, like I mentioned earlier on. And there's a problem with that, because you have to sleep, you have to rest. So if you're only earning money while you're using your time, as soon as you stop using your time, you stop earning money. So that's a problem. So that's the concept of M1. Now M2, 3% of people do this. And this is investing money to earn more money. But this is quite risky, because unless you know what you're doing, you can easily invest your money, not really understand how this system works, and lose your money. But only 3% do this, which is not a good way either. I'll probably recommend, unless you either knew the business yourself or you knew someone else who was tried and trusted in this and were able to do it. Now what I would suggest is that you use the concept of M3. Now with M3, only 1% of the population, 1 in 100, are doing this. And they earn 96% of all the money. Now this is where you trade your time for a concept called multiple sources of income, or MSIs for short. Now MSIs are a fantastic thing to consider, and a definite way of making money. Now I'll just refer to it as MSIs from now on. But with MSIs, it's fantastic. You have multiple sources of income, but that does not mean you have multiple jobs. Okay, I'll say that again. Multiple sources of income does not mean you have multiple jobs. That's not how this works. Now how it works is this, and before I get into that, when you think about the word job, which most people have, and they go there and they invest their time and they get some money, I remember hearing once from a mentor of mine that job should really be an acronym for just over broke, because it never gives you enough money to really have the lifestyle that you want. So this is how it works. With a multiple source of income, we normally start off with a PSI, a personal source of income, but I'm going to refer to this as an MSI, a multiple source of income. Now the way it works is, if you find ways that you can earn money without you having to physically be there, that may sound like a dream to you, but that dream can really become a reality. There's so many ways of doing it. One of the ways is you could write a book, you could invent something, you could create something, You could be an affiliate marketer. An affiliate marketer is someone who recommends a product that they don't own, but they recommend the product to somebody else. And if that other person goes on to buy it, the person who did the recommendation gets a commission. Now, you may do this yourself already without realizing that you're being an affiliate marketer, but you're not getting the commission. So let's say a friend of yours is thinking of buying a car. You may suggest a good car that you've tried that is worth buying. Or maybe something for the home. Or maybe a holiday destination. I've certainly had many conversations with friends and family where I've recommended something else. So you want to try here. I went here on holiday. It was really nice. You want to buy this for the home. That's an excellent bit of kit. What I'm actually doing is recommending someone else's product. With affiliate marketing, it's exactly the same thing, except you get paid a commission for it. Now, the way it works is you can write a book, you can invent something, you can be an affiliate marketer, you can be a network marketer, you can design something, invent something, create something, you could write a film script, you could do so many things. Now, when you do this, the idea is that you get paid money, whether you're awake or whether you're asleep, whether you're in your own country or whether you're out of your own country. Now, hopefully this is making sense. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, I've never done this before, so how would I go about doing it? Well, then you research others who have done it and see what they did, what steps they took, and how you could maybe copy the same steps, copy their plan to make it work for you. So I'll give you an example. Imagine you had two people who wanted to run a martial arts club. Let's say it's a karate club. Now, they weren't interested in the business side of things, but they were interested in teaching people how to do karate. Well, what you could do, you could run the business side of things. Let the two people run the classes and you get paid a commission. Now, you may only have to go to the club maybe once or twice a year just to replenish stock, maybe repair some things that like mats or gloves or punch bags or whatever it may be. But you would run the business side of things, and the people with the expertise in the karate, they would run the club and you would get paid commission for that. Now, of course, what works well for karate would work well for judo, for jiu-jitsu, aikido, taekwondo, wrestling, boxing, all these kind of things. And the beauty of it is you would not need to know anything about karate at all. You would not need to know anything about any martial arts because you will be running the business side of things. Now, the idea is that you try and go for 3 a year. Try and create 3 of these things a year. Now, the first one may take you maybe 8, maybe 10. It might make you even 12 months perhaps, because you've never done this before. And I can absolutely guarantee you will make mistakes along the way as you do it, because it's all brand new. But if you learn from those mistakes, when you set up your next one, hopefully you will not make the same mistakes. You'll be much more knowledgeable about how this works. You may make fresh mistakes in the second one, but that's okay, because this is a big learning curve. Now, the beauty of doing this is that it will take some time to get it up and running in the first place. It may even take some money. Well, if you follow on videos 1 and 2 of this little series, there's explanations in it on how to save money. Now, this is to do with an M3 idea, but only 1% do, which is setting up multiple sources of income. Now, if you aim for 3 a year, in 60 months from now, 60, you will have 15 sources of income, and not one of them is a job. Now, that's a good way to live. And of course, as you get more and more experience in this, you will see opportunities around you where you can do this yourself. Now, my recommendation would be, because I'm also an entrepreneur, my recommendation would be to look at affiliate marketing. And as I mentioned earlier, affiliate marketing is where you don't own the product, someone else owns it, and you recommend that product to other people, and then you get paid a commission for it. Now there's one that I use, and it's a fantastic product, and I got into this really for my own business as a hypnotherapist, counsellor and life coach, because I had so many online tools that I would need to run my own business, but they had an affiliate program. And with that affiliate program, when I meet other people, don't even have to be in the same industry as me, but when I meet other people who are also trying to create a business for themselves, or start a business off, or maybe just something small, it doesn't have to be huge. If I think they would benefit from this product, then I recommend it to them. They try free for 7 days, and at the end of the 7 days, they can make a decision whether they like it or not. Now, I will put a link for that in the description below, but I'll also put a link in the description below for videos 1 and videos 2 of how to save money. But what I would say is, if you don't like the way your bank balance looks, then you've got to do something about it. Now that might be difficult, it may take you right out of your comfort zone. Just because it feels uncomfortable does not mean it's wrong. Now there's also a book recommendation I'd like to make on this one. There's a fantastic book called The Richest Man in Babylon, and it's by someone called George S. Clason. That's C-L-A-S-O-N. I will put a description I will put a link in the description below, which will be an Amazon link for that. And also that, of course, that's not something I'm doing at the moment, but it's something I'm considering. So if I recommend a product on Amazon, I don't do this at the moment, but if I were an affiliate for Amazon, I could recommend a product on Amazon, and I could do it on one of these videos. And if someone were to go and buy that product, I would get paid a small commission from Amazon for doing the recommendation. Now, if you had your arm tied up against your chest and you kept it there for about 3 months and were unable to move it, the muscles would deteriorate. And when the sling was eventually removed after 3 months, that arm would be quite thin and weak. But while that arm was tied up, if you were to exercise with your other arm, the muscles would grow. Well, the mind and the brain is like this. But if you don't exercise it, it will grow weak. So if you don't like the way your finances are at the moment, and you want to do something about it, then I would recommend you start looking at other people who have done something that you admire. And the internet now is fantastic. You can go online and search anything. You can see how they did it. So that's hopefully beneficial for you. So all the descriptions of everything I've spoken about today will be all the links, I should say, for everything I've spoken about today will be in the description box below. Now, that'll be the links to video 1 and 2. It'll be a link for the book recommendation, The Richest Man in Babylon. It'll be a link for one of the affiliate products that I use. Now, that link is another YouTube video that is not open to the public on my YouTube channel. So you'll be able to click on the link. If you're interested in that, please send me an email. You can try it for 7 days, see whether it's a good fit. But in essence, it helps you to build multiple websites, multiple business funnels, ebooks, ebook covers. There's so much, and I don't want to spend the rest of this video going into that really. It's all explained on this other video. So I hope you've enjoyed this little triad of videos that I've made. But you can do this. And the reason I found this so beneficial personally was because for a long time before I got into the business I'm in now, for a long time I put my hands in my pocket and all I'd feel is my leg, and I didn't like that. I wanted to feel something else. So I started looking at the circumstances that I had. I decided to change the circumstances that I had and educate myself in how to do it. So I would thoroughly recommend this for you. My next video might be back to normal where you see my face back in Harley Street. And if you'd like any topics covered yourself in particular, again, all my contact details are going to be below. Please drop me a line, send me a message. All the links to my social media are there, so come over on Facebook and be a friend as well. That'd be quite nice to say hello to you there. And until next time, my very best wishes. This is James Taylor. Bye bye.